You do not lack motivation, you lack a plan. Every time you wait until the last moment to decide what to eat, when to train, or how to spend your time, you burn energy. You waste willpower. But when you plan ahead, you turn habits into systems. You automate your success. There was a time when my life felt like pure chaos. I would wake up with no structure. My days were filled with good intentions, but I never followed through. I wanted to eat healthier, train consistently, and get more done. But by the end of each day I felt drained, not because I had done too much but because I had made too many decisions. Simple choices like what to eat, when to train, and how to focus became exhausting. I blamed myself. I thought I just needed more discipline. But the truth was something completely different. Everything changed when I started making pre-decisions. Instead of deciding in the moment, I made all my key choices ahead of time. I planned my workouts on Sundays. I set meals in advance. I created a weekly schedule. Suddenly I had more energy. I stopped overthinking, and my results finally started to show. It was not about doing more, it was about deciding less. That is the power of pre-decisions. And in this video, I am going to show you how to use them. Most people think they need more willpower to succeed. In reality, they need fewer decisions. Every time you face a choice, your brain burns energy. Over time, this drains your ability to stay focused, consistent, and disciplined. Pre-decisions eliminate that mental drain. From the moment you wake up, your brain is processing decisions: what to wear, what to eat, whether to hit snooze or not. Each of these choices might feel small, but together they slowly chip away at your mental energy. Over the course of a day, these micro decisions add up, leaving you mentally drained before you even get to the things that truly matter. By the time you are deciding whether or not to go to the gym or cook a healthy dinner, your brain is already tired. This is why most people make worse decisions at night. They are simply worn down. Pre-decisions remove that burden. When you have already decided what to do, you save your energy for action instead of hesitation. Our brains are designed to seek clarity and predictability. When your day is open-ended or unstructured, it creates a subtle form of stress. You are constantly evaluating what needs to be done, when to do it, and whether you have the time or energy to make it happen. This uncertainty keeps your mind spinning and increases anxiety. You become more reactive and less focused. On the other hand, when your day is mapped out and your key decisions are made in advance, your brain feels safe. It knows what is coming next. That certainty reduces stress, increases confidence, and frees up mental bandwidth for deeper work. Willpower might feel unlimited when you are inspired, but research shows it behaves more like a battery than a superpower. The more you use it, the more it drains. Every time you resist temptation, delay gratification, or push yourself to do something difficult, you are using a portion of that energy. Once it runs low, it becomes harder to say no to distractions, avoid unhealthy food, or stay on track with your goals. This is why you can have a productive morning but end up scrolling endlessly by evening. Pre-decisions protect your willpower. When the hard choices are already made, you do not need to resist. You just follow through. Without a clear plan, your day gets hijacked by randomness. You wake up without direction, so you grab your phone. You skip your workout because you did not decide when or what to train. You eat takeout because there was no meal prepped or even considered. Over time, these small breakdowns turn into habits. Your results start to plateau. You feel stuck not because you are not trying, but because you are reacting to life instead of designing it. Pre-decisions flip that script. They bring structure where there was none. When you choose your actions before your emotions take over, you stay consistent even on days you do not feel like it. Decision fatigue silently destroys your energy, clarity, and momentum. But when you start removing decisions from your daily life, you stop relying on willpower and start relying on systems. The key to consistency is not trying harder, it is planning smarter. Pre-decisions allow you to build routines that run on autopilot. You do not need more motivation. You need a system that removes thinking and increases action. Here is how to do it. One of the most powerful pre-decisions you can make is deciding when you will do something, not just what. Time blocking is a simple method where you assign a specific activity to a specific time in your calendar. This removes the need to constantly figure out what to do next, which preserves your mental energy. When you schedule focus blocks for workouts, deep work, or rest, you give each task your full attention, leading to better results and fewer distractions. Pre-committing to time prevents you from reacting impulsively when the moment comes. Instead of building your routine from scratch every week, create a reusable weekly template. This template should outline your recurring habits: gym days, meal prep, study sessions, work blocks, rest periods. You can make slight adjustments depending on the week, but having a foundation saves time and avoids decision fatigue. A clear structure trains your mind to shift gears faster and helps you stick to your goals when motivation is low. Templates automate success. Life throws curveballs. Pre-deciding how you will respond keeps you in control. Create personal rules for typical challenges. If I miss a morning workout, I will train at lunch. Or if I eat out, I will choose protein and vegetables. These rules act like guardrails. They simplify choices in complex moments and help you bounce back quickly. When you already know what your response will be, you reduce stress and stay consistent, even when life gets messy. Do not wait until the day starts to decide what matters most. Choose your top 3 priorities for the week in advance. Then each evening pick the top 1, 2, 3 tasks for the next day. This sharpens your focus and ensures you do not waste your energy on low-impact activities. Pre-selected priorities align your actions with your values and long-term goals. Without them, your day will get hijacked by noise and urgency. Your environment shapes your behavior more than motivation does. Make pre-decisions about your physical surroundings to support your goals. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Keep healthy snacks visible and junk food hidden. Set up your desk for deep work, no distractions. When your environment supports your habits, the right actions become the easy ones. You will rely less on discipline and more on design. Make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Pre-decide where to add friction and where to remove it. If you want to stop scrolling late at night, charge your phone in another room. If you want to journal in the morning, place your notebook on your pillow. These tiny pre-decisions create a system where the path of least resistance leads to progress. Use friction like a tool to shape your default behaviors. Together, these pre-decisions form a weekly system that saves time, boosts energy, and creates consistency. You remove mental clutter and replace it with clear, repeatable actions. Even with the best intentions, many people fall off track with pre-decisions. Here are the 3 most common mistakes that can break your system and how to fix them. Even with the best pre-decisions, some days will fall apart. That is why you need a built-in recovery plan. A reset ritual is a simple pre-decided action you take when things go off track. It could be reviewing your weekly goals every Sunday evening, going for a walk to clear your mind, or spending 10 minutes journaling at night. The key is that this ritual is already chosen. It is not something you have to think about in the moment. When you have a system for bouncing back, you are more likely to stay consistent over the long term instead of letting one off day spiral into a lost week. Pre-decisions are not set in stone. They are living systems that improve with time. At the end of each week, spend a few minutes reviewing what worked and what did not. Ask yourself, did I follow through on my time blocks? Were my priorities aligned with my long-term goals? Did my environment support my habits? Use these answers to adjust next week's plan. This simple act of reflection turns your week into feedback. With each cycle, your systems become smarter, stronger, and more personalized to your lifestyle. Pre-decisions are not just tactical, they are psychological. Every decision you make reinforces an identity. When you pre-decide to wake up early, train consistently, or plan your meals, you are voting for the type of person you want to become. Use this to your advantage. Before you make a pre-decision, ask yourself, what kind of person would make this choice? Aligning your pre-decisions with your desired identity adds meaning to your routines. It is not about forcing discipline, it is about becoming someone who does not need to rely on it. Avoiding these mistakes helps you keep your pre-decision system effective, simple, and sustainable. It is not about planning harder, it is about planning smarter. You do not need more willpower to succeed, you need fewer choices. Decision fatigue drains your energy and destroys your discipline. But when you start using pre-decisions, planning your workouts, meals, time, and routines in advance, you remove friction, you save energy, and you create habits that actually stick. Pre-decisions turn chaos into clarity and transform intention into action. They are simple, powerful, and they work. Use them weekly and you will build a life that runs on purpose, not pressure. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help with the YouTube algorithm. Remember, small changes lead to big improvements over time. See you in the future.